Audio Jungle.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome
Two, one, and welcome to KeyDigital Live. Wow, Jonathan, I really didn't expect that intro at all.
Oh, that was great, huh? I love it. Who made that thing? It's brilliant.
I'm not sure. It's a little funky, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I was actually kind of impressed. I wasn't expecting an intro for this round, but it is a royalty-free artist, so we're not copywriting, infringing anywhere, but actually kind of worked out well for this.
Yeah, royalty free is a good way to go because
Rules and regulations, but again, welcome to KeyDigital Live, and I wanted to take a moment to introduce the host, which would be Jonathan Ferry, who many of you don't know is the world famous Jonathan Ferry, and Jonathan is our actual trainer for KeyDigital, the man, the voice, the myth, the legend, the giveaway king. I mean, the list goes on with the amount of information that Jonathan has in his brain and what he does for KeyDigital. So it's actually, kind of my honor to be a co-host.
Thanks for joining me, Scott, and don't forget to add the quarantine haircut king as well. You saw from the side view there. I didn't spike the mohawk today because got to put the over-the-ear headphones on still. But I, Scott, am pleased to be joined by you, sir, the head of sales for the northern part of our great country, the U.S. Thank you very much, and thanks for giving us so much of your time. I know it's been busy; it's been picking up, and that's a wonderful sign in these times. So, Scott, thanks for joining me today. What's been keeping us so busy? KeyDigital medical monitoring system, amongst other things, of course. Maybe we should give people a quick peek as to what is the KeyDigital medical monitoring system now, hey?
Yeah, so as they say, Johnny, let's roll the videotape.
With KeyDigital Medical Monitoring System, communication between patient and nurse is safe and easy. Patients requiring assistance may call the nurse, establishing communication by voice and full HD video monitoring at the nurse's station. KeyDigital Medical Monitoring System is operated by a nurse using the KD management software that is included on the management PC. Patients press the call button to alert the nurse that they require care. The nurse selects the patient room, deactivating the patient call alert and establishing two-way voice communication using professional-grade audio equipment, as well as a full-screen view of the patient on monitor 1 at the nurse's station. Kdmms utilizes a 1080p HD camera with controllable pan and tilt, 10 times optical zoom, and preset shortcuts. Professional audio, video, and IT equipment are at the heart of KD Medical Monitoring System, so you can provide the care and attention your patients deserve.
And welcome back. We didn't really take the time before, and I did want to make a comment, Jonathan, that we're obviously things have changed. There's a little chaos, so we're hoping that everyone is safe and well. Their family, their loved ones, they're taking their precautions. Myself and Jonathan are taking our precautions, even though we're together. We're remotely together.
Yep.
So doing what we need to do to, be safe. basically.
Yeah, that's right. We got the backdrop that looks like we're together, but we're actually using very cool software that does these amazing camera backgrounds called ManyCam. So there's your free plug there, ManyCam, and of course Zoom. Man, are stocks available for this thing or what? And so yeah, well said, Scott. Thank you. And so now they've seen kind of an outsider's perspective of the Kdmms, Key Digital Medical Monitoring System, which really came to be in mid to late March. We were having our in-house training. Everybody was getting the training room ready. It was all hands on deck in preparation. And then, Scott, I'll let you take it.
Yeah, then the other shoe kind of dropped. So we had to postpone our actual in-house party fiesta in-house training. And we did everything remotely. So it was actually kind of interesting. We did have our normal giveaways, everything online. It was an amazing time for 2 days in a row. A bunch of our valued dealers participated. It was kind of unique, a different way of doing it. It wasn't a hands-on approach, but we took some extra special care and time with people. And then Mike Tinsberg, who is the leader and the mastermind behind KeyDigital, had brought something to everybody's attention. So Mike attends webinars, so you guys know. A lot of people don't know. He listens in, values what everybody, all the dealers say.
Loves the questions.
Yeah. He wants to be fully engaged.
Yeah.
So he had brought it up and kind of stuck his toe in the water and said, "Hey guys, what about this particular concept?" So really, Jonathan, I'd say like from that point on, it was like a complete shift in gears. The chaos, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, came aside us, and then it just basically Mike took the ball and ran.
Yeah. We have the tools already at KeyDigital. You know, I'm showing here the patient side where they have the camera. You know, so we've had this camera now as part of our artillery for some time now, and it's a 1080p camera. You place this in the patient room. It allows the nurse to have a crystal clear view of the patient, have full pan, tilt, and zoom control, 10 times optical zoom. And we have the mic and speaker combo of one of our partners, a professional, well-known company in the industry that is for the two-way audio. Two-way audio can be initiated by the patient with the help button, but really this takes that, what we all kind of understand to be the intercom system of a hospital and adds that video layer to it, which of course is our specialty. We build the infrastructure with our products so that we can have at the nurse's side here 2 monitors, the 4 patient system, Kdmms 4 patients. You have the quad view, so you can have a full. You can actually have up to 4K. Sorry, stumbling on my words there a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say each one of those windows. What are we looking at? 1080p in each one of those windows on a 4K display?
That's right. And the monitors are not included with the Kdmms, but it is as part of the product documentation. We say, hey, get a 16:9 monitor, because you never know. People pull monitors out from an old equipment closet somewhere. But this needs to be an HDMI monitor that supports a minimum of 1080p. Or if you have a 4K monitor, which, you know, it's way more easy to get your hands on these days anyhow, you're now able to have each of those 4 patients in 1080p, to your point, Scott. The other monitor is a full screen view of the patient that has initiated that call with the nurse. The nurse, we see their PC there. One of those 4 patient quads will have a red line around it on the system management PC. They choose that. They unlatch the mute on their microphone. They begin the 2-way discussion with the nurse or between nurse and patient. On on the right side of the control GUI at the system management PC, the nurse is able to control the pan, tilt, and zoom of the camera as well. So if they need to view the patient a little closer, or even as we've had feedback from the field, zoom in on what's happening on some of those diagnostics monitors that are in the room, you're able to do that. And we also have the 16 patient flavor of Kdmms, which does exactly what we've described already, but with 16 patients. So you maintain a view of all 16 patients 100% uninterrupted, and you can still have a full two-way communication with any patient that the nurse chooses to initiate with. They could initiate that discussion as well using the management PC, or as initiated by the patients on the patient side. So that's kind of a bit of a closer look there. Yes.
Real quick, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
So we can select by looking at the two slides itself. So I can select the main focus. So say someone that's on a high level, or someone that needs a little more viewing or anything like that, we can make them a priority on the left and still watch the other 15 beds, essentially. Well, 16.
You're going to have
a duplicate.
16. You got it. The duplicate of the one that you have on full screen.
All right, so that we got our PTZ option, like you said before. I wasn't even thinking of that in the beginning of having the option of PTZ to zoom in on. I know they have monitoring itself, but somebody could zoom in on a ventilator or blood pressure monitor or anything like that at the same time and see it in the window there. So
yeah, we're getting feedback like that from the field. We're getting feedback as well about the mounting options. We've had systems roll out with professional AV wall mounting shelf, and we've even had hospitals that have decided to mount on existing shelving they have as well, so that this equipment is either on the wall, in the ceiling, or just as at the regulation height levels from the bed and the patient areas. So it's all been really busy time for us, and it's been a huge effort, well-coordinated effort. We're seeing some success now, not only for the immediate need of COVID, but even as well just for nursing homes and these sorts of applications as well. And so we know this is going to be a big thing for us in the through the remainder of the year and beyond that.
Another good thing you said, funeral homes, nursing homes, is I was thinking about a correctional facility. So that particular nurse or whoever the health provider was could keep themselves safe. So that way they could just remotely monitor, an inmate per se.
Yeah, precisely. There's a lot of applications there, and we have the tools for transporting that video signal, managing that video signal. We at KeyDigital, we're not a one-trick pony. We have all the different product pieces to really customize solutions. Whereas some other companies are, they really only have one of those product categories. Well, we have many to make that happen. So there we have it, Scott. I'm glad you're doing well, buddy. And certainly everybody viewing here, we hope you're doing well as well.
This is our only, our team and family at KeyDigital. This is like our only way when we do webinars now of seeing each other and seeing what's going on. But one thing, Jonathan, I wanted to add too is we're doing all the pre-config for this in-house, basically delivering a turnkey system for them of having a plug-and-play option.
Oh man, yeah, it's very important. I was
going to say there's a lot of people.
There's
a lot of people in the office that have been extremely busy putting these systems together. So I didn't want to forget about the rest of our teammates.
You got it, my man. Yeah, that's a huge part. A turnkey solution when this arrives. You just need a single network drop, cat drop to each of the patient beds to make this all happen, and then we have even each patient setup is all boxed within one inner carton of the overall master pack. So it is just as easy as possible.
That's perfect. I mean, like I said, everybody's trying to do their part. We're trying to do our part.
Where do they go to find out more information about this? Say if the people listening here have contacts on the healthcare side, government side, or nursing and that sort of thing as well, as you mentioned.
Well, other than, the normal keydigital.org, we have.
Okay, very good, my man. Well, so thanks to everybody for joining us for Key Digital Live, and we're looking forward to the next one. Maybe we'll even be in the same room at the same time, but when the time is right, of course.
Yeah, and absolutely everybody out there, stay safe, be well, and we're in full gear, shipping and running a skeleton crew in the office, and I have to hand it out to Steve in the offices every day going in, and it's amazing what people have stepped up to the plate, and they're actually becoming a one-man army in there while we're remotely away, but we're still one big happy family. So.
Yeah, man, that's the lifeblood right there. So thanks, Steve. Yeah, good call on the name drop.
Yeah.
Audio Jungle.